This video is brought to you by and approved by the Ridge wallet, but more about these bad boys later on. Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP. Today you're joining me as I drive just a couple of miles down the road to a farm where my brother-in-law works. He's asked me if I can come and check out his trimming and see if he's going wrong anywhere, what he's doing right and what he could improve on. Guys, this is the Hoof GP. If you haven't already done it, click the subscribe button right now down there so that it goes bing, and enjoy the rest of the video. The farm where Kevin works is home to around 600 Montbéliard cattle, who all graze on organic land. So this is Kevin's set up here. It's a Whopper 39, I think, and it actually is a really good crush. It's about 5.5 to 6 years old, and obviously they don't need to clean their crush as often as I clean mine, so it does look older than it probably is. But it is a really capable crush. We're going to get a cow in, get Kevin to trim it, and then see exactly what kind of skill level or what stage he's at. We won't be too brutal on him though. Wasn't that bad. So now we've got in the crush, let's get a foot in the air and see what Kevin's got on offer. Pretty sharp. Are you finished? You think it's a trick question, don't you? It's not a trick question. Looks good.
Do much more.
What I would do is that crack in there, I'd remove that.
How far would you go with this? Go right in?
She's not lame, is she?
No,
She's just uncomfortable, so I wouldn't go too far. You taking the weight off it will have helped it massively. Pete Hooserman, when he taught me, he said, remember, you're not doing any style of trimming, all you've got to do is something functional. So when the cow walks in, will she walk out better? A test for me trimming in this crush.
I thought that would be more
aggressive.
Aggressive than mine. No, actually.
You can be really gentle on them if you want. Tempting to take that right out because it's kind of a bad bit there. That's not the problem. The problem was because the foot was so much bigger and now we've made it smaller, so the problem should disappear.
You'd be happy enough to leave that.
Yeah, that would have caused a problem if you'd left this that big. It would have kept going, but because you're taking the weight off there now, see, I never took any height off it, so that's why it's so important not to touch this. This video is brought to you by the Ridge wallet. These things are light, sleek, and they're industrial, and they don't bulge and fold awkwardly in your back pocket. They're also incredibly smart looking. Most people are still carrying around wallets that were designed in the 90s, carrying around old cash cards, hotel room keys, and receipts in a total unorganized mess. This thing carries 12 cards, it's got room for cash on the back, it's available in 30 different colors and style options, it's got carbon fiber options, burnt titanium, and don't just take my word for it, there are over 30,000 5-star reviews online all about the Ridge wallet. It really is an awesome little piece of kit. I love mine. I went for the titanium because it's just like my trim and wheels. They're made of titanium. This is my old wallet, and trying to get a card out of the back is not easy. This little thing is fantastic. They say you can get up to 12 cards in it. I got 22 and I ran out of cards, so you could pretty much fit as many cards as you would ever have in this thing. Plus, they're so easy to access, it's unreal. Look, done. Whatever card you want, out in seconds. Because the Ridge wallet is made of such durable materials, it comes with a lifetime warranty. So even if you do scratch it, you'll get another one anyway, so you really can carry it for lifetime. But even better than that, order yours, receive it. If you don't absolutely love it, you can send it back within 45 days for a full refund. Guys, support me, support the channel. Go and get yourself an awesome bit of kit. Go and buy the Ridge wallet. There's no problem with the hat.
No.
So it's like, how can I make this a bit better without risking anything? Really try and stay down at the toe, like don't take anything you don't need to. And it doesn't look fantastic, but that, like, that's enough. Doesn't look like you've done much. Kevin is young, free and single, ready to mingle. Oh. I'll not put that in. Next cow.
More of that off. You just
No.
say that's fine.
Yeah, so this is a flat surface now, and I would have done what you've done to clean it off to make sure there's no problem. You shortened the toe here, which is right, but that means that this toe must be too thick, because when you think of length, it's height as well. So don't go above here now, because this is all the same level, but this toe is slightly too thick, so like flatten it down. See this high bit that you were talking about?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't take that down flat.
Just
But
model that.
to model it out, yeah. That bit there that you just took off first, that was the most important part of the whole trim. Yep. That bruising there, never be tempted to take the bruising out, because the bruising isn't the problem was the height.
Yeah.
And you flattened everything up as much as you can now, so yeah, it's good. First cow done and dusted. Go on. He's really good, isn't he? You're pretty good at this whip turning, aren't you? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? This is a really, really good crush for a farmer. It really, really is. You guys might think that I'm mocking it or being funny, but I'm not. It's really good. But it does make me appreciate the Appleton steel and how much better, more fluent, more ergonomic for the cows it is, and how much quicker it is for me and easier at the end of the day. See that on the end of my finger there? See how it kind of goes up at an angle? Ah, you're fine now. When they're at an angle like that, they will continue to crack, and it would go all the way through the corium.
That, would you leave that?
Taking the grinder out there too much can destroy like the strength of our foot. But I see why you did it, because we're flared out a little bit. See all the strength now? If you see that line, so this is sole horn and that sole horn comes down to here. So that means from here up hasn't really got any strength in it, so that can like lead it to cracking off the side wall. It's so tempting to, because they look much better, but it doesn't. Again, the functional thing, like it's not going to gain in. A lot of times you see people going, oh, is this level? And they go like this, and yeah, that is level. But then, if you look at the bottom side, see these walls aren't level, and that's the ones that matter. So if you level them there, you can see there's quite a big step on this one, so it's way too much weight on the toe, and then kind of grade it out again, yeah. Look how awkward that angle is compared to. You know, if you turn that hook round the other way, they'll sit better.
Put the knot in from the top.
Yeah. And watch, our foot should sit flatter. Should. Sitting better, isn't it? I know things.
It's an awful break tomorrow, isn't it?
There is quite a big difference with it sitting now, though. See, I told you not to take the edge off it?
No.
Well, this is slightly different because there's crack in there. So you don't want to take any more than the actual crack out.
Just stop any more.
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't run my blade round this part or this part, so she's still got all the strength there. Yeah. And again, the inside one on the front, they'll go wider. Again, see, I didn't touch that at all, and I've tried to make sure the walls are strong. So again, there's crack in there, but completely forget about that until you get the weight right. Because once you get the weight right, sometimes it'll disappear itself. I'm not saying it will, but sometimes it will. And we want to leave this as high as possible to get the weight off that sole. Shallow on the outside. It's so funny to work with Kevin right now because he's obviously got a system the way he works with the crush, and I feel like really clumsy because I don't know that system, and normally I just grab things really quickly, so it's quite interesting actually. I feel out of my comfort zone when it comes to that because normally I'm the one that's confident with the crush, and now I feel like the newbie. Go on. I don't miss having to put a strap round every leg.
So what do you do in this circumstance? You're not there yet, but you're going to hit the leg first.
That basically means there's no crack in here anymore, but there definitely is there. And you're right, you're going to hit blood there. So I'd be thinking this crack probably continues up, and that's too high there. I would have shortened this to begin with, and I would have reduced the height of this to begin with, and then I would have started digging away at this. Should definitely need a block. So part of the reason Kevin asked me to come today is because he's never sure how far to go if he hits blood or what he should do in those circumstances. So I'm trying to show him what needs to come away, what should stay, and when you should stop. So Kevin wasn't sure how far to go in this, and sometimes these white line lesions can crack all the way up the outside of the foot, up to here. But he's gone the exact amount here. He has struck red gold, But that doesn't matter too much because it's not really going to be a big consequence to the cow. It was more important to ensure that you got rid of all the crack and there was no pus in there or fluid. And it did look like it was going to be, didn't it? Doing little jobs like this isn't just great for Kevin, it's really, really good for people like me because it really forces me to think about the things that I'm telling Kevin. And also, Kevin is going to question the information I give him as to why I'm telling him that, why that is, and what the outcomes could be. So doing little things like this is hugely, hugely valuable to my ongoing personal training. And forgetting about all of that, it's actually really, really good fun and really good for me to be using this older style crush because it really will make me appreciate the Appleton steel. I see you like really gently fading that out, like that's exactly what you should be doing. Right, now if you stop and then if you push up with your finger it's going to flex quite a lot, isn't it? So if you go any further, it'll start...
You're happy to leave that.
Yep, definitely.
You take any enough here of that.
I would remove the little tiny cracks down there, but I'd just be skipping across them just to make sure there's nothing untoward inside it. Yep, nothing. That's done? Done. This is Andrew. Andrew is 17, 16 years old, 15 years old, looking for a girlfriend. Hit him up on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you want. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'll take a free shout out. This is the parlour where Kevin milks the cows. Fancy place, huh? Nice. So that is me for today, guys. We actually trimmed 30 Monties this morning, then we went and trimmed 20 jerseys, and then I came here to give Kevin a hand or a few pointers. Hope I've helped him out. And that concludes the video. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you haven't checked out GP's Everything, that's my other channel and the link's in the description. But for now, guys, I'm going to crack on. Thanks for watching. Bye!